Shelly path in the mini maze. So if you do have Shelly, go and get some more cells. Even if you have her at rank 5 like me, go and get some more cells because Socialpoint keeps telling us that eventually one day there will be a way to convert cells. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button to enter giveaways, grow in monster with gems, stardust, diamond relics, race monsters, legendary wars. Let's jump in and do our war attacks. So the attacks have just started about an hour ago. So hopefully this is the first war that we will win as a legendary 1 team. We are up against Tulipa, which is a sort of pretty even matchup. Hopefully we can do better on attacks. At the start of the war, it's hard to tell because some of these attacks aren't actually losses. They're just attacks that are currently in progress. Clicked through and looked at a lot of these bases and none of them look extremely hard. So I'm just going to attack some of the top ones. So let's start with number 1, Andrei Kotovic. Looking at this base, there's an Iltrons on Tabora. There's no stamina draining on Vanos, but he does have laser beams and Vanos shield, so he's going to hit pretty hard. And over here, an Iltrons on Ignis and an Iguanosaurus. So it is going to do quite a bit of stamina drain, but the main threat here is really Vanos. So as long as I take out Vanos, I'm pretty set. Looking at the speeds, 24, 12, and 17. So Tabora going first doesn't really bother me. She can do whatever she wants. And what I need to make sure is I go in before Vanos at 17 too. So anytime I can run Steam Wrath, I do like to run Steam Wrath. So I don't have a Ferris, so I do need a bunch of stamina relics. Looking at the speeds, Tabora 24-7-5-6. As long as she does her trait disable or she doesn't do a curse, then I'm safe. So it is a little bit of a gamble, so that's why I have Ignis and Misurus to help negative effect remove if I have to. And what I'm gambling on here is if Tabora does do a curse, then Vanos won't be able to one-hit KO us. So Ignis is slow, so Vanos is 7265 and my Steam Wrath is 17366. So I will get a turn before Vanos. A safer way would actually be to run Ignis right after Tabora. So I'm actually going to do that instead. Okay, so I've just swapped the rune in. So Ignis is now 19003, which will go right after Tabora, just in case I am cursed. And Steam Wrath is 17366, which is still faster than Vanos. So let's fight. So I'm not going to cast Vulnerable because Steam Wrath can do that, but I will cast the damage boost. We're going to take out Vanos first because he's the threat. And then probably next we'll do Tabora. My Decima still has 2 uses to get stamina back. But there's one. Oops, I should have did a choo-choo there. That's okay, because both of these guys can't really hurt us. I did that just to trigger. And now we are cursed. So let's heal ourselves. So easy 3-coin victory. Alright, I was having a pretty bad war with a loss and my brain wasn't working properly, so Barath actually did this 3rd attack for me, and it's a pretty clean attack with Vanos as the main attacker. We are back with our last 3 attacks. Oh, number 2. Number 2, I forgot to record and this was a really severely loss. So let me show you what that looked like. So in number 2, what happened here was Tabora went first, and I purposely let Tabora go first because she's not a threat. She did the trait disable, and I had to do there to negative effect remove in case she did a curse. And then what I remember happening was, I think it was Robert cast shock on me, and I didn't realize I had shock on. So my do went, and I did the turn with extra turns to positive effect remove, and then I wasn't able to trait disable. So because I wasn't able to trait disable, so my learning there is to notice what negative effects are on me and check them. And then because I didn't get trait disable often, Latalis wasn't able to trait disable Robot Elf, and it sort of went downhill. I could have made a comeback, but then I made a couple of more brain farts and unfortunately I lost. So good learning attack there. So there won't be any hard bases, so we'll just take out some of the top bases that still have more than 3 coins. Looking at this, they're not going to be too fast, because there's only 2 team speeds. There's an Iltrons on Tabora and an Iltrons on Ignis, and also a Thetis on Ignis. So it's an okay base to use Steam Wrath because I can kill Robot Elf quickly. And then Ignis and Tabora combined, they can't really kill me very fast. So as long as I have a negative effect remove, then worst case I'll be fine. 18 on Tabora, 17 on Robo Elf, and 17 on Ignis. So the strat they went with was to have them all similar attacks. So we're just going to go with something like a Tabora and someone else to do a 1-2 combo. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Do and Black Feather. So Black Feather can possess, and Holder's Bodyguard would just be a team speed holder. So my Do is 148, so my Black Feather will need to have 1 team speed. Altus is here really just as a team speed holder, and he has Euro, so he's going to be pretty safe. Okay, so lesson here is we have to make sure we don't get shocked. 24-2 and 22, so I'll go first before these guys, and we can just control the battle from there. Let's fight. I'm just going to do a straight up disable. Wow, all my stamina's gone. And then, oh, I actually did need to positive effect remove there. So Ignis is going after Tabora, so Robo Elf is going to get a turn. Chances are Ignis will positive effect remove. I'm going to do a blind here. Hopefully I don't lose again. Let's remove that. And let's do a possess here. So we're only going to get 2 of them, max. Okay, there's our first Euro, so we can't let that happen again. So let's create disable here. Oh, Robo Elf is still going to get a turn. So let's heal. Let's do a burn then. So the Robo Elf is stuffing me up a lot more than I expected. Yeah, props to Robo Elf. We can possess everyone except for Robo Elf here, so let's attempt it. Okay, we've got 2 again. Let's start getting rid of Robo Elf. I guess we do a curse. Bugger. Okay, so this might be a second loss, which is very bad. So I think I've underestimated Robo Elf twice now. Hopefully the burn triggers. So let's do this. That will kill Ignis. Remove the torches. Some low fire perhaps. Oh man. Let's try possess again. Yeah. They are possessed, so I'm gonna get my traits back. I'm going to take out Ignis. Okay, so this was really close, and again, I underestimated Robo Elf. I'm thinking Robo Elf might actually come across into the Corrupted era quite well because of his torches, so I'm going to add him to my tier list. Okay, 5th attack, we're going to take on number 6, Rosangela Cabrel. So he's got 12 points. Looking at his base, there's an Eiltrons on Tabora, there's a Wang Zhao's on Vanos, and there's another Eiltrons over on Solar Flare with a Morg's armor. This base isn't too hard, but it is a little bit tricky, so we have to be careful of a couple of things. The Eiltrons on the monsters and also Vanos. But if we can take out Vanos, this space isn't too threatening as long as we have negative effect removed for any dots. What I've got here is I've got Ignis and Vanos. So Tabora will go first, 24,756, and then my Ignis, 20,000, which will either negative effect remove if I have to, absolutely have to, or more likely I'm going to damage boost on Vanos. And Vanos is 18-4, and he'll be able to one-shot the enemy Vanos, which is the biggest threat here. And our Miseris here is really just as a team speed holder and can revive if something goes pear-shaped. Enemy Vanos here is 17-2, and enemy Solar 11,000. So let's fight. I'm going to put a damage boost on and remove all of that jazz. Oh, so it gets close. I'm not sure if it's going to kill actually. I think with the relics it should kill. Oh, Solar Flare, I totally forgot. My bad. Okay, at least that gets rid of all of the relics. So let's do a double damage over here. That Mega Taunt is kind of annoying. I'm going to heal up instead. Alright, so we can take out 2, so we'll take that. Oh, him again, Solar Flare. So maybe we should have done the positive effect remove instead. I'm not sure, but this looks okay. Let's heal up. Will they get an attack in? They won't, but my Vanos is also low. Do I need to heal up? Not really. Let's put Ring of Fire on. Recharge. I'm cursed, so that's going to hit 1 only. So I'm going to recharge so I have stamina to heal if I need to. Why do I have this on? I guess I'll use it on Tabora. We'll get rid of... Actually, it doesn't matter. Not really. I'll go on Tabora. I can kill Tabora, but not Vanos. So I'm going to heal. Let's see if we can get them both. We got someone, so I'll take that. Cool. So that was a little bit dangerous. We could have played that a bit better, I think. I think if I looked through that video, I would have made a whole bunch of mistakes. Let me know in the comments what you see. All right, our last attack, we're going to take on number 7, MESTRESOLRAC. I think this might be a Spanish team. They've got some really hard names to pronounce for me. So there's Iltrons on Tabora, a Wengzhao's on Hexsmith. It's nice to see a 150 Hacksmith, so he's an attacker Hacksmith. I'm not too worried about him. And there's the Do. We're just going to take out Hacksmith and we should be right. So I'm running in with a team that's just going to outspeed them. The Tabora 24/7, Henrich 24/3, and on their side, there's a 24/6 the Do. The Do can't really do much to us on his first turn. And then a 69 Hacksmith and a 12 for Tabora. And I've got Solar Flare here just as a team speed holder. It looks like my Rune Guardian is down, but I don't really need it. So I'm just going to go in with this team. I've got Traps and Iltrons over here. And I've got Jezimas just to help with stamina on Tabora. This should be an easy clean win. Have a trick. Okay, we're going to CDA here. I'm in 2 minds. I might Sunburn or I could also Megataunt. I think Bora will create disables, so I'm going to Sunburn. I'm going to Curse just for the damage mainly. And here, who do I want to take out? I don't want Hacksmith to attack, but he's already CDA. And if he does do an attack, it has to go on Solar Flare. So I don't want to do getting a turn. So I might, can I freeze? Immune to control. So I'm going to CDA the Do. Oh, he has a 0 cooldown attack. Okay, good to know. Let's Amber Dust here. And we'll do some more damage. I'll put this on just in case. Enemy Tabora won't get a turn for a while, so I'm going to freeze here. And there goes Tabora. Cool, so clean 3-coin victory. I think this was not a good war for me. I had a few brain farts, so this was one of my worst wars. Let's see how the war overall is going. 91-17, so we are winning by a handsome margin. So we do have 1 less attack loss and a whole bunch of additional wins. So this should be a win for us. And if it is a win, it's going to be our first win whilst we're in Legendary 1, so that's awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out one of these 2 videos over here. And if you think Wubby Gaming videos will help one of your friends grow, make sure to share with them as well. And I will see you next time.